guys, I'm with one of the attendees today. What is the biggest thing that you've taken away so far?
The amount of misinformation on social networking, which is completely rife at the minute.
Hi, I met Phil today for the first time, and the wealth of knowledge that I found was great. We had a big focus on eating and nutrition and cutting the kind of bullshit that's in the fitness industry out. So it was really worthwhile. Get yourself involved and get to a Phil Graham seminar.
Hey, I've been following Phil for a while now, and his podcast and different things. I was at a seminar today. I was at a seminar last week at Irish Muscle Power, and learned a lot of new things, and yeah, it was great. I recommend it.
I really enjoyed the seminar today. Learned so many beneficial things. So hopefully next time you see me, I'll be an absolute unit and a better version of myself. Thank you.
So we're about to board the plane to Nice, so I'll see you on the other side. So guys, we're on the way to the gym. We've just landed in France, and we're going to blog up some of the training, and I hope you enjoy it. Mark, say hello.
What's up guys? We're just off to hit, there's a gym in Fraser, it's called Fraser.
We'll keep you posted. Oh, you come on. Yep. Give me a shove you want. Come on. There it is. Come on. Get it. Yep. Easy, everyone. Here we go. Up, up, up. Yep.
Beautiful meal, pesto. Check this guy out. We got oranges, onion, tomato, the whole lot. Chicken and paprika, goat's cheese, pesto, everything. So what am I doing right now? Well, I'm out for a little adventure on this fucking bike, and on the way to buy a loaf of bread. A lot of people ask me about bread. Oh, how do you eat it on holiday? Does it not bloat you up? Does it not gain weight? But one, I'm not celiac. Two, I'm highly active. And three, it tastes fucking great. I normally eat like a baguette or some sourdough bread with ham and Emmental cheese in it, loaded with salad and maybe chicken or something else. So, job done. Feel like Mary Poppins here with my bag at the front. So guys, we're chilling after a long day at the beach. Anyway, so we're about to get ready to head out, and we thought we would share.
Get bored of his daily snaps. It's just the same shit.
Hey, all jokes aside. No, but on a more serious on a more serious note, we wanted to share some tips for a lot of the personal trainers listening to this. I know there's an awful lot of you that have either just started personal training or have been in the industry anywhere from 5 to 10 years, but you're not entirely happy with where you are. We're going to cover two very important aspects of building a personal training business that you love, that's sustainable, and that's ultra successful.
So the first one, guys, is to develop your confidence by only making progress. A lot of trainers lack confidence and they try and chase confidence by just doing the same of the same stuff. Your confidence will grow with your results, with your knowledge and your application of the skill gained from that new knowledge. Guys, don't expect confidence to come overnight. You have to do what Phil and I have done and spend time developing your skills and your knowledge and your results.
And secondly would be, never forget why you're doing the job, and that is to help people. When you lose sight of that over chasing success, whether that's pride of being the big dick, whether that's money, whether that's reputation, whether that's the reputation of being the best, realize your job is about helping people. It's not about you, the coach, it's about the client. And that is absolutely fundamental in the core of your business. Now, don't get me wrong, you're not going to be able to help everyone, but that should be your ethos in everything that you do.
Well within, trust me.
Hey, arms up.
Guys, I hope you're good. I'm just putting together a very short video while my wife is in shopping, so I thought I'd make productive use of my time. I put this subject on Snapchat the other day, and I was overwhelmed by the amount of responses that I had to it, because a lot of people were able to relate to it, and that is on the zero options mentality. Now, for those of you that don't know what that means, I want you to consider two different types of people, and I want you to maybe think about this on your own terms as well. So we've got one person who's got a unlimited amount of resources, finance, they've got all the friends, all the networks in the right places, they've all the fancy equipment, they've got all the tools, how could you put it, all the gear, no idea, I'm sure you've heard of that before. You've got people that just basically are in a prime position to succeed with a particular project, relationship, sport, you name it. Then you've got somebody on the opposite end of the spectrum with very limited resources. They maybe don't know what they're doing, they maybe don't have enough money, they maybe don't have enough friends, they maybe don't have enough networks or opportunities within that particular environment that's geared towards the end goal. Now, who is more likely to succeed? Well, most people will think that the person with all the fancy equipment, all the money, all the resources, all the friends and connections will succeed. However, the reality is they're the most likely to unsucceed, and especially in my experience, having seen loads and loads of people try to set up businesses, we tend to see the individuals that have so many resources end up failing, because they become lackadaisical, because they are too comfortable, because they know fine rightly that what they have they can fall back on. And I've seen that in business plenty of times, where there's extremely wealthy people looking to venture into things like opening up a gym or opening up a clothing company or anything in relation to the fitness industry, and what happens is it goes tits up, and the reason being is because they haven't wanted it bad enough. But when we look at the person who has very limited resources, maybe it's limited finance, limited friendships, limited networks, you find that those people do not want to be in that situation anymore, and the pain of being in that situation is a reference point and a starting point that propels them into an undying level of motivation to succeed. And I see that day in, day out with people that have come from adversity, they've come from nothing, and they've made massive successes out of their life. And I think it's very important that you try to always put yourself in that circumstance every now and again where possible, where you work with minimal resources and you know that there's no other fucking option but to succeed. So you got to look at where you're at now, what you're wanting to achieve, and if you're not getting there, or if you're not making marks along the way in terms of progress, you're probably too comfortable where you're at in your life, where you're at in your relationship, where you're at in your business, that you don't realize what you could actually achieve. And when you get resources stripped away from you, that's when you're able to identify and go, right, you know what, I'm going to be resourceful, I don't want to stay in this situation, and I gotta act. So this isn't a video to instruct you to go out and get poor, or to go out and break up with your other half, but it's just a reference point, guys, that you need to be aware that when you have minimal resources, you normally work a lot better with heat up your ass. So look at what you can apply that into, and keep me posted and let me know if it works out. All the best. So guys, as many of you know, I have been writing for the past 10 to 12 months a resource for people living with diabetes, the Diabetic Muscle and Fitness Guide. Now, this is based on all my experience living with diabetes for over the last 12 years, all my academic knowledge from university, from nutrition, from physiology, from biochemistry, all my mentoring that I've done with top diabetic researchers all over the world in an attempt to improve my own health. Now, I wanted to blog a bit of the process as to putting the book out there into the world and letting it help people. So today is the day I've just received the final proofs of the interior artwork of the book, and I'm about to click send to send it off to the printers to be printed up, and I should have the books within around about 15 days. It's also getting sent to Amazon as well, where it's going to be available worldwide on Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, in Australia, everywhere else, along with Barnes and Noble, Apple Bookstore, all the bookstores that you can imagine. It's going to be available on both a paperback and obviously an EPUB or Kindle ebook version as well. So just to give you an insight into the book, let's run through a few things. Diabeticmuscleandfitness.com. You can see all the information here, and then you can click on the shop section and we have all the different versions of the book. As I say, it will also be available on Amazon, and this site itself will be a member site for people with diabetes in due course. So stay tuned with that. It's going to be super exciting to get that out to you. I cannot wait.